Hey folks, how you are again? So I've got a couple of people asking me about the snorkel kit that's on my four-wheeler. See if here, this is my Polaris 570. This has a snorkel kit all the way up to the headlight. Do you see it? Look, I even have my box still. So this was something that I threw together following Mud Puppy's video here, and this was not some $200 setup. This was I think it was $47.56 for the full everything, and it does pass going back to the dealership if you take the stuff off and put the original flow system back on, because this particular machine's already been to my local dealership for a service code 26361, which they never once even noticed that it had a snorkel system set on it. So pretty simple, pretty basic setup. I've got here the Warrior plate. This was $20 through their website. Only thing I couldn't get from Home Depot. Then I've got my setup here where it's just spa hose. Everybody knows it. Pretty cheap stuff, $2-3 a foot. I got some clear hose that fits between the Warrior and the rubber hose here, so I can just pop the seat off and see if any mud, water, whatever ever got in. I can tell you I've had this thing up to the point where the boxes started getting water in them and never got anything in. Pretty basic from there. Ran the tubes right up around the frame, up and under. I've got, because this CV drive or CVT drive was very poorly made from the factory, I went ahead and made the setup for the box, which those are just 3 to 2 reducers with a couple 90s, and same on the back, which works out nice because the factory, or sorry, not the factory, the online kit that you would spend like 200 something bucks for, everyone bitches because that's supposed to be a 90, but they send you a straight. So that worked out well. But back under here, I've got, this is the right intake side. I had to wrap around the frame and come up the other side just because this was such a big blob up here. Then I've got the left side of the intake coming up and over. And then these here are the belt drives. This just circulates air to keep the belt cool. All these are link traps for like your washer dryer setup. With zip ties holding in place, that's just keep anything from getting sucked in. You know, I like to keep a lot of tow gear in here, straps, zip ties, all that other garbage. So still don't see the intake system at all. It's actually under this panel here, tucked up there. And I've wrote it like this. Everything is nice. If it's gotten anything in, it's never made it past here. Everything kind of comes down, and if you can look right in, I've never taken the lid off. It's clean in there. So that was the whole setup. Simple, easy. If you guys got any more questions, just let me know. Just to note, the CVD drive, you gotta ultra black it because the factory seal mine leaked, and Mud Puppy's got an awesome video on how to do the backside as well. I had to do mine like 3 times because I had to keep tearing it apart to chase down that code error. And a cool random side note that I discovered was when I had to pull that clutch off it, the secondary, I'm sorry, no, primary is pressed on, and you got to use a driver. And because this was a 21, there wasn't one at the time at the store. So I came across a thread here where this is just a normal ball for a tractor. It's like a 3/4 shank by probably, I don't know, 2-3 inches. That threads perfectly into your primary drive, and you can use a big ass pipe wrench and force it in and it pulls the primary off, no problem. There's nothing else I can think of at the top of my head that people are asking about. I can just kind of throw into this real quick. If you guys got any other questions, just let me know.